Hello and welcome to the Daily Bulletin of Into Vietnam, presented to you by VITV channel. Let's take a look at today's top stories. Vietnamese people flock to online shopping. Ho Chi Minh City approved a development plan for the textile and garment industry by 2020. And the country imposed tariffs on imported steel. Global information company Nielsen said in a report last week that the growth of connected device ownership is causing a boom in the online retail sector, with the number of people making online purchases spiking in the last 2 years in Southeast Asia, particularly in Vietnam. The report said 58% of Vietnamese consumers use their mobile phones to shop online frequently. Consumer Insights at Nielsen Vietnam expected this trend to continue in the coming years. The survey found that travel services are the most commonly bought items online in Southeast Asia, along with tickets for films, live performances, exhibitions, and sport events. Singaporeans and Malaysians rank among the world's most avid online shoppers. Filipinos, Vietnamese are most inclined to buy online, whereas in Indonesia and Thailand, people are more likely to go online to browse. The Nielsen Global Survey of E-commerce polled more than 30,000 internet respondents in 60 countries to examine the online shopping and purchasing intentions of consumers worldwide. Foreign credit is growing at a quicker pace than that in domestic one, which is a common phenomenon in other localities. Although foreign credit helps to boost total outstanding loans in the banking system, it may have long-term and unexpected effects on the national economy. More to follow. Total lending in foreign currency has been surging in the past month, which is due to the big difference between US dollars and Vietnamese dong lending interest rate. Business say lending in the domestic currency is 4 to 5% higher than that in US dollars. Therefore, businesses will enjoy bigger profits if making loans in USD to invest in the business.
Về mặt các đơn vị làm xuất khẩu có cái điều kiện mà thu cái ngoại tệ từ nước ngoài chuyển trả về thì họ sẽ chuyển sang vay bằng USD là thuận lợi hơn và đồng thời là có lợi hơn về mặt kinh tế, bởi vì cái lãi suất trung bình của Việt Nam đồng hiện nay các doanh nghiệp phải vay thì kể cả những doanh nghiệp phải vay xuất khẩu thì nó cũng phải trung bình từ 5,5% ưu đãi cho tới 8 đến 10%. Trong khi đó thì chúng tôi hiện nay đang vay đô thì cũng lãi suất ưu đãi từ 2,5% cho tới 4,5%. Thì so sánh hai cái việc đó với cái điều kiện đồng USD luôn luôn được ổn định thì người ta cho rằng vay USD là có hiệu quả hơn tất cả.
Cái việc mở rộng cho vay ngoại tệ đến là một điều phù hợp với Việt Nam khi mà chúng ta có cái cán cân thương mại so với GDP ở tỷ lệ rất cao và chúng ta được đưa vào nhóm kinh tế mở. Vì vậy thì cái việc mà có hoạt động tín dụng ngoại tệ ở Việt Nam là tất yếu, và vì vậy thì cái tăng trưởng tín dụng bằng ngoại tệ nó phù hợp với chủ trương chính sách cũng như là cái hướng dẫn ngân hàng nhà nước. Các doanh nghiệp mà vay bằng vốn bằng ngoại tệ thì họ có 4 điểm chênh lệch so với vay bằng nội tệ, thì điều đó là một cái điều có lợi với tư cách là một cái doanh nghiệp vay vốn để phục vụ cho sản xuất kinh doanh.
Since February 2014, those eligible to loans in foreign currency were expanded and reached out of companies being able to collect currency from their business. This is a good mechanism for firms, helping to boost lending in foreign currency and total credit of the whole banking system. In fact, a number of firms has made loans in USD and used them for wrong purposes, affecting the system liquidity.
Chúng tôi cho rằng là cái việc một số doanh nghiệp lợi dụng cái tỷ giá và lãi suất của cái đồng USD thấp vay, xong đó rồi chuyển sang gửi bằng cái Việt Nam đồng để lên lãi suất cao. Tôi nghĩ là có, nhưng điều đó không nhiều.
Các công ty đều phải có một cái kế hoạch cụ thể và có được một cái chủ động trong vấn đề ngoại tệ cũng như dự trữ ngoại tệ để mà làm sao có lợi nhất cho công ty.
It's noted that foreign currency deposits in Ho Chi Minh City's banks rose 0.83% between January and July, while credit in the currency went up 10.56%. resulting in the deposit over credit ratio of the currency to 88.5%, much higher than the rate of 80% in Vietnamese dong. Normally, lower deposits in foreign currency must come with a reduction in lending, which is necessary to prevent dollarization. However, the situation does not happen that way, posing risks to the national economy.
Cái việc mà trong nền kinh tế hiện nay thì tăng trưởng tín dụng thì tăng cả nội tệ và ngoại tệ. Thế thì khi mà tăng trưởng tín dụng bằng Việt Nam đồng, bằng nội tệ nó gặp rất nhiều khó khăn, thì cái việc là ngân hàng nhà nước cho phép các tổ chức tín dụng mở rộng cái đối tượng cho vay ngoại tệ để tạo điều kiện cho tăng trưởng tín dụng thì tôi nghĩ cũng là cái chuyện bình thường. Nhưng mà một khi mà tăng tín dụng ngoại tệ mà cái nguồn huy động ngoại tệ lại bị giảm rất là nhiều so với những năm trước, nghĩ là đây là tiềm ẩn rủi ro rất là lớn cho cả phía ngân hàng và khách hàng. Cho dù là ngân hàng nhà nước có cam kết là cái tỷ giá chỉ biến động trong một cái biên động nhất định thôi, nhưng mà cái biến động tỷ giá nó không hoàn toàn chỉ phụ thuộc vào cái yếu tố trong nước mà đôi khi nó phụ thuộc vào thị trường vốn quốc tế, và vì vậy mà rất là quan tâm vấn đề này khi mà tăng cái tín dụng bằng ngoại tệ trong những tháng cuối năm còn lại của năm 2014.
Expanding lending in foreign currency may be the best way to realize the credit growth target, but this should not be a major solution due to its unexpected results. Therefore, banks should prioritize prudence and credit quality in their lending. And now let's move on with updated news from some localities.
The People Committee of Ho Chi Minh City has approved a development plan for the textile and garment industry of the city by 2020 with a vision to 2030. The plan is divided into 3 stages. In the first one, from now to 2015, textile and garment products value is targeted to reach 37.8 trillion Vietnam dongs, or 1.8 billion US dollars, 1.5 times higher than that recorded in 2010. It also aims to get an average growth of 8.5% per year for 2011-2015 period, 5% per year for 2016-2020, and 4.5% for 2021 and 2030. It is also mentioned in the plan that total fiber and material output will reach 200,000 tons per year between 2016 to 2020. To realize the approved plan, the city expects to raise investment capital of 10.3 billion Vietnam dongs, or 490.5 million US dollars by 2015, of which 2.75 billion Vietnam dongs, or 131 million US dollars invested right in the city. Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng on September the 7th attended a groundbreaking ceremony for a Thái Nguyên Bắc Cạn Expressway and an upgrade of 25-kilometer-long National Highway 3 section. The Beauty or Build, Upgrade and Transfer project, estimated to cost nearly 2,750 billion Vietnam dongs, is scheduled for completion by the end of 2016. The project aims to meet the transport demand, reduce congestion and traffic accidents on Highway number 3. It will also serve as an important link in the overall transport network connecting the northern mountainous provinces with Hanoi and enhance national security and defense. At the groundbreaking ceremony, Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng said the project could play a key role in improving local people's daily life and contribute to promoting socio-economic development in the region and the country as a whole.
The Ministry of Industry and Trade has issued the order to levy tariffs on stainless steel products imported from 4 countries and territories to protect the domestic market. This is the first time Vietnam has ordered the imposition of duties on imported stainless steel products following its integration into the world economy. Under the MOIT decision, which will take effect next month, the new tariffs will range from 10.7% to 37.29% on stainless steel from mainland China, Taiwan, Indonesia, and Malaysia. The duties will be imposed specifically on cold-rolled stainless steel products classified under Harmonization System Code, or HS Code. For example, the highest duty at 37.29% is to be imposed on Yuan Long Stainless Steel Corporation of Taiwan, At present, imported cold-rolled steel products are charged a 0 to 10% imported tax based on their origin. The 0% tax rate applies to products from China and the ASEAN nations, in compliance with commitments made by Vietnam under ASEAN free trade agreements. Vietnam and Russia will step up final negotiations of the Free Trade Agreement or FTA between Vietnam and the Customs Union of Russia, Belarus and Kazakhstan to be signed early next year. The Vietnamese Deputy Prime Minister Hoàng Trung Hải and his Russian counterpart Igor Ivanovich Suvalov co-chaired the 17th session of the Vietnam-Russia Intergovernmental Committee for Economic, Commercial, Scientific and Technological Cooperation in Vladivostok City on September the 6th. At the session, participants discussed measures to overcome challenges and beef up bilateral ties in such fields as economic, trade and science and technology, with a view to achieving higher two-way trade turnover. It was reported at the meeting that Vietnam-Russia trade ties grew and flourished last year, with their trade value hitting $2.75 billion, up 12.6% from 1 year earlier. However, the trade value in the first 7 months of 2014 fell 1% to $1.52 billion. And now coming up next is some foreign trade news.
Vietnam's total seafood import value has reached $720 million over the past 8 months, up 73% compared to the same period in 2013. According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, most products were shipped from India and Taiwan. As of July 2014, Vietnam has signed Indian shrimp import contracts worth more than $200 million. However, the country's seafood exports to India fetched less than $8.5 million. Vietnam mainly imports tiger shrimp from India to tackle shortages in materials exacerbated by diseases. The export turnover of the northern province of Quảng Ninh reached $121.5 million in August, or 32.5% more than that of July. Coal is the province's main export, but in the first 8 months of the year, the province's volume of coal exports decreased by 37% compared with that of the same period last year. According to the Provincial Department of Planning and Investment, the import turnover of the province in the first 8 months was $1,035 million, a 5% increase year-on-year, or 89.6% of the province's annual goal. Figures from the provincial government also showed that the province's total revenue from tourism during the first 8 months of the year was $1 million.
Last but not least, in today's bulletin is the update of local gold prices, forex and stock market. Well, that's all for this daily edition of Into Vietnam. Thank you so much for the time with us. We'll see you soon and goodbye for now.